Howdy y'all, this is Dr. Tyler Pollack at the Performance Project. Today I'm going to be showing you a hip hinge progression. This is specifically for learning how to bend forward properly so that we are engaging the correct muscles and that we aren't flexing too much in the upper spine and the lower spine, particularly for people who are dealing with a low back injury. So let's get into it. This first progression that we're going to do, we're actually going to start in the tall kneeling position. You're going to need a PVC pipe, a broomstick, even a golf club would work, something that is similar in shape to this. So we're going to head down into that tall kneeling position, okay? And what I want to do is start with one hand on one end of the PVC pipe. We're going to put that part right next to and on the back of our head, okay? The other hand is going to come behind and we're going to place that onto our lower back, really onto our sacrum, which is this bony part of our hip, okay? And from this position, we're staying nice and tall. What I want to do is hinge forward from the hips while sitting back toward my heels, okay? So it's going to look like this. We're going to hinge forward and back, okay? Forward and back. And what I don't want to see is any part of the your body be removed from the PVC pipe. Everything should stay in contact together, okay? So we're going to hinge forward, use the PVC pipe as a cue for yourself. Keep yourself in contact at all times. Okay, we're going to perform 10 of these, up and down. One more here. Okay. Now, once you complete 10 of those, we're going to go to the next progression, which is a standing hip hinge, okay? The PVC pipe placement does not change. It's going to stay in the same positions on the back of the head and on the sacrum. The only thing that changes now is we're in a standing position, so there's going to be a little bit more involvement at the knee. So into my tall position, what I want to do is that same movement. We're going to pretend like we're sitting back in a chair. We're going to bring those hips back, hinge forward, and then back up. Now, go as low as you can go until you feel a stretching sensation in those hamstrings, okay? Sitting back and coming forward. Squeeze the glutes at the top and forward. Okay? So that's going to be your second progression. The last one, it's actually going to be with a band. You're going to take the band, you're going to put that down over the tops of your feet. Bring that band over your head. Okay? And now what we're going to do is that same movement. We're going to hinge forward from the hips and back up. Okay? So side view for you. Right here is hinge back and up. Hinge back and up. Okay? Now you don't have to, if you don't have a band at home for this, that's okay. You can just stick with the PVC pipe hinge movements here. Otherwise, these bands work great. Definitely recommend grabbing one of those, either rogue.com or some other version. There's a lot of options there. So that is the hip hinge progression. Perform each one 10 reps. So you'll get a total of 30 hinges in there. Great for a warm up and great for just training the posterior chain to activate.